Z.
Jack, what's up?
Good morning.
Good morning.
You energized, huh? You feeling it yet? You awake?
I'll be real. The moment I hit my first alarm, I was like, I did commit to it. I need to get up.
You know, I was a little nervous because coming home from work, I had to stop by my mom's. So I stopped by my mom's and I came home. And right in front of my driveway, like I slowed down to turn into my driveway, and I came to a complete stop, and I passed out. I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
No.
Yeah, and then I woke up and I was like, "Oh shit, not my driveway." Luckily, that our street isn't busy in the morning, so I turn into the driveway, park, turn off the car, and I legit go. and I took like a 30-minute nap in the driveway.
I'm glad you at least made it to your driveway this time. Your road, while it's may not be busy in the morning, I don't know because, of course, I've only ever been there like in the evenings. But it definitely seems a bit more busy than I would recommend for you to fucking fall asleep in the road.
Yeah, no, it gets there though. And luckily, I did come to a complete stop. So like I was, it wasn't like
as
I was
safe as you could be asleep in the middle of the road. Yes.
Yeah, but I started feeling that, and then I was like, God, me and Z have to record in like an hour, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I made it.
Dude, I'll tell you, like, it's my issue is more recently, I have been waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. For what? I have no clue. And only half the time am I able to go back to sleep. Today, it was like, I woke up at 4. I think I was like, well, shit, tried to roll over. And I think I lasted till about 6 o'clock when I went back to sleep. And so when that alarm hit, I was just like, I don't, I have to. But like, Jesus, this is hard.
My lady struggles with that because even while I'm at work, I'll get a TikTok from her at like 2 a.m. and I'm like, oh no, she's not able to sleep. She's waking up. I will, if I'm asleep at night, I'm asleep. But if like during the day, if I have to be awake at a certain time, I'll fall asleep and then I'll wake up in like 20-minute increments to just make sure I'm awake, which I appreciate and I don't appreciate.
Yeah,
because I don't get the full satisfaction of a nap.
It's a good and a bad thing. Like I could say the same thing. Like when I'm asleep, I'm a deep sleeper. But if I am used to a schedule of a certain point, like when I worked at Sam's, I had to be at work clocked in at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I would wake up at like 3. Well, that after not working there anymore, that kind of carried over for quite a while. So I would just wake up at 3, and then my new job schedule starts at it was at that point 9:30. So I was just like, well, I can go back to sleep and be fine. Yeah. I would wake up in 30-minute increments, just until 9:30. I'm just like, this is crazy.
Yeah, that just makes you feel like shit.
Yeah, it was a horrible time.
I do got something to show you.
Ooh, what?
So I had to stop by my mom's because I didn't get to go over there for Christmas. And on Christmas Day, I was supposed to go up to my grandmother's on her side. But I ended up with a massive headache that day, and I just did not want to drive anywhere. So I ended up staying home. So I stopped by to pick up our gifts because I hadn't got it yet. And also...
So you say, and also, because I remember something else you hadn't gotten yet. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's the one.
Family Fantasy Football Champion.
That's hilarious.
And there's a bunch of scratches and finger marks and shit on it. I'm going to kick his ass. That thing was $220.
I was going to say, y'all had that shit custom made, it looks like.
Yeah, no. It is about 40 pounds. It is crazy how heavy. Yeah. Yeah. Not 40. 40's pushing it.
I was
but
like, is that
heavy.
thing just straight metal or something?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, it's a leather strap. And of course, this isn't like real gold, but
yeah, but that's metal. Heard.
You'll probably
I'll hear it in editing post. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but I got that because our family wanted a trophy, and I love pro wrestling, so my first thought was a championship belt. And there's a website, and I forgot. I think it's Trophy Smack or something like that.
Interesting.
They do belts, and you could pay a little extra to put like customized symbols on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just did some presets on there, and it looks really good. And you can add whatever text you want to add.
Now I have to look up whatever competition we can have with the homies here and see if we can get a trophy for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be hilarious, dude.
I might get a little paper mache one, like a little shitty paper mache one.
Oh, gee, $200 for the belt? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but I really liked it, and I
Yeah.
wanted a trophy for because we've been doing a fantasy football league, like a family one, for over 5 years now. So it felt right getting a trophy for it.
Oh, the 6-pound custom championship belt. That must be what you got here.
Okay.
That solid metal. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, 40 pounds is a little much.
A little much, but
But
for it being, a belt weighing 6 pounds would feel like, a bit.
yeah.
That
I was
is
extreme,
crazy.
like Trophy Smack. I will say I was extremely happy when I got the belt and I picked up and I held it and I was like, "This is a legit belt." Like it's not, of course, it's not the WWE Championship.
Yeah, but it's a
because
it's a real fucking belt.
yeah, it's got nice weight. You can put it around your waist and it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here looking at fantasy ones. Dude, fantasy was a win for both of us and a loss for both of us, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So let's get the story straight. You won your family league. I won my friends league. We both lost the hangout league.
I think I got murdered in every other league.
Yeah.
I fleeced. Honestly, I credit my win to an absolute fleece in the trade market. I've two things that I've never done that happened this year in my family fantasy. And that is I've been playing fantasy football for 15 years now, I want to say. Like I first made it, my grandfather introduced me, right? And we would just draft like an ESPN team and give it a name and he'd, keep me updated on how it's going.
Yeah.
When I was like 10 years old. But this is the first time I've ever won. I've ever won a championship. So I was very hyped up about it.
Hell yeah.
But also, I never delved into the trade market ever. Because I was like, I drafted my team. I wouldn't feel confident in a trade. But this year, I fleeced my cousin. Oh, it was dirty. I did him dirty.
What'd you give him?
So, I was competing with 3 teams for a playoff spot in our family league, right? Including him. For some reason, he wanted my kicker so bad. All year, and in this league, I didn't put a trade deadline. You can literally trade players up until the championship round.
Yeah.
Right? So, all year, he had been trying to just swap kickers with me. Well, this final 3-week stretch of the regular season where I needed to make the playoffs, I was like, man, my running backs are kind of ass. I had James Cook who was killing it, but Saquon could barely put up 10 recently, right? And I looked at his team and I was like, he's got Derrick Henry. And Derrick was killing it, especially the last couple weeks. So I was like, all right, I'll give you my kicker, but if you swap me Saquon for Derrick, and I was hoping, like, please just think, like, oh, Saquon, he's giving me Saquon Barkley? please just think that. And he did. He accepted it. And Saquon gave him like 5, 6, and 7 points. And Derek got me like 20, 22, and 40.
Yeah, so the trade market is some shit that I also didn't fuck with, just because with like Sleeper, I don't like to read it. Like, it's just weird to read. And I was like, I got proposed a trade. Saquon Barkley for Christian McCaffrey and Zay Flowers. I said, shit, I give him Saquon Barkley and I can get, fuck yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I gave him Christian McCaffrey and Zay Flowers, and got Saquon Barkley.
There's no shot you actually did that.
I did that. Yep. Yep.
Oh my God.
When I saw
bro.
the trade finalize and go through, I said, where the fuck? There's no way. There's no way I actually did that. Yo. And you know what? I'd have to say I got my revenge. I was fighting for like the last spot in the playoffs. And then once my team made it to the playoffs, they started popping off. I mean, of course, I dropped Saquon Barkley because you know the points.
Yeah.
I did that a little bit beforehand, but I was top scorer every week as soon as the playoffs started. And I was just like, you know what? I'll take it. First win.
I've never messed with the trades, but I always keep my finger on like the waiver.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked up Chris Olave, and Chris Olave went stupid because he was the only threat the Saints had. Mm-hmm. It was him and a bunch of nobody. Even with Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara had a down season. So it was basically just Chris Olave, and he got me like 30 points in the championship game.
Yeah, I sat there. I mean, I was at the Titans game watching Chris Olave fucking pop off that entire time. I was just like, all right, sure. And I had him on my team as well for the finals game. And I was just like, loving this.
You know, week 18, we both had a pretty bad time.
Yeah.
The Titans were playing the Jaguars. First drive, Cam Ward runs it in for a touchdown, and I'm like, that's great. Sensational. Did you watch the game?
I did not. I was watching another game.
Dude, it was an impressive drive. I was like, yeah, we're gonna put it together. Why is Cam not getting up? Cam? Next to see his ass is running to the locker room. Cam? Yeah, he tore something in his shoulder. So I had to watch fucking Brandon Allen. And we got beat 45-7.
Oh, that's so sweet.
We got hoed, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, you got hoed by your kicker.
Yeah,
so like,
yeah, literally, you know, to win the game.
I just imagine you and Lucas sitting in y'all's living room and just being like, you know, he just got a massage. Really, like if you think about it,
we watched them use all 3 timeouts for communication issues. We didn't decide to use any of ours. And then put it all on a rookie kicker.
Yeah.
And then not even just the fact that he's a rookie kicker. Dude's like literally a rookie kicker, and you're talking to him on the sidelines like the game's riding on this. Is our chance in the playoffs. It's all on you, buddy.
Good luck, chap.
Good luck.
I did see a lot of women on TikTok who watch football with their husbands now.
Mm-hmm.
They were crying because they saw Tyler Loop put his hands in his face mask and he just like walked off with his head down. And admittedly, when I saw that, I'm like, I mean, you might want to wait to get on his ass. Like, you're going to get on his ass, but like...
Have you seen his Instagram?
I have not. Is it bad? I know he's getting death threats, which blows, but
I have to pull it back up because this is his first recent result. So he has a pinned picture of him and his wife, March 8th, 2025. That's when it was posted. I go to the comments see is just fucking the gif of dude taking off a wedding ring. One job. Number 9, I hate why. Tell him duck his head. Folks ain't gonna keep being patient with you. Dude posted that like 6 times in a row. Dude, and then you just keep going down and like, keep your head up, King. What the fuck are you doing? So much pressure. I understand, dude. Rest up. Some of them are trying to make him feel better. Turn the comments off, gang. It's about to get bad.
Yeah. No, I can only imagine what his DMs looked like.
Oh, his DMs are probably horrendous.
Yeah, I genuinely, I love sports and I love football, but my God, the DMs people send.
It's way too much.
Some of them are funny.
Yeah.
Like when you're just having a joke. But legitimately, the amount of times I've seen a athlete share a DM for something as little as fantasy football. Someone said, yo, you only got me 10 points. I'm going to come to your house and stab you and your wife. What are you doing?
Yeah, at that point, that's a little too much. That's a little too parasocial, I guess, is the word I would go for.
I've seen where it's like, you just lost me $5,000. Why are you betting $5,000? That's your problem.
That's your own fault. That's your own fault. If you lost $5,000, you shouldn't have put $5,000 up.
Dude, I just saw Tim the Tap Man. He said that he put $10,000 on the 49ers to beat the Seahawks. And then the Seahawks just slapped the 49ers on the field and had their way with it. Did you watch that game?
I did not. I didn't even know of that bet.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The Seahawks did nasty things to the 49ers. Well, the defense did. The offense did nothing. But Brock Purdy, that game was terrified.
That's hilarious.
But Tim said the Seahawks or the 49ers lost him $10,000. And I was like, you have 10,000. First of all, it's fucking stupid to be gambling with $10,000. It's just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, you have 10,000. Imagine being so wealthy that you can just throw away $10,000. Do you know how much I would appreciate $10,000 right now? You know what I mean?
Much.
Not to be that guy.
I mean, yeah, I feel you, but also he just kind of has that money to throw away, and if he wants to do that, I guess he's entitled to do that.
If that's your prerogative, that's your
yeah.
I'm just saying,
it's not. It's more money than I would ever bet for one on anything.
Dude, even if I was Jeff Bezos wealthy, I'm not dropping 10 grand on a fucking football game.
Yeah, no.
That is so dumb.
Nah, I ain't doing that. I feel like it's more of a content thing for those guys, though, especially if he's like telling his viewers, subscribers, whatnot. I feel like he'll probably just earn more money out of the loss anyways.
Yeah, I mean, he made it back. He's one of the biggest streamers in the world, but like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I found out, by the way?
What?
Do you know who Nikki Bella is?
No.
Nikki Bella was a WWE wrestler in the early 2010s, like throughout the 2010s. Her and her sister are Hall of Famers now. Once you look at her picture, tell me if it rings a bell.
I'm trying to get a picture of her like in the ring or something, because I'm not going to know a professional shoot. I will tell you that much. Her name actually does sound familiar, especially tied to like WWE. But
you can look, but you can't touch.
Was she? Did she have like a John Cena thing?
Yeah, she was engaged to John Cena for a while.
Yeah, I know of her. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about her?
She is in her 40s, And I learned celebrity gossip involuntarily, but I learned it because it has to do with football. She's dating Cooper DeJean. You know, one half of the exciting whites on the Eagles. Brody is 23 years old, and he looks like he's 15. It's a weird thing to me. It's weird.
I mean, yeah, I looked up his face, and the first thing I saw was what I thought was a kid, but that's him in Eagles uniform.
He looks 15.
You know what? You go, Cooper.
You know, bro, so him and I think it's Reed Blankenship on the Eagles. They both play DB, and they're both white. And one of the funniest rants I heard was this guy was watching.
Hold on, he looks tiny though.
Dude, he's a corner and he's tremendous. He's great.
I need a full body picture because dudes like shoulders and face do not. Yeah.
And
big dude.
I believe Reed Blankenship plays safety.
I know who Reed Blankenship is. Yeah.
One of the funniest things I saw was this dude saying, "I ain't never seen two white DBs on the field, and they both play for the Eagles, and they're balling like they them. They're balling like they." And he said the N-word. But so, dude, there was a funny interaction where a guy went up to Reed and said, "Yo, Coop, I appreciate," and Reed went, "No, I'm the other one."
That's such so a token thing to do, though.
Yeah. Yo, Coop, no, I'm the other one. I'm the other one. Yeah. It's because there's maybe one other white DB, and that's Harrison Smith. The rest, it's nah.
Yeah. Even the Eagles territory.
Dude, one of the funniest things I ever saw Shane Gillis say, and the reason it was so funny is because when I sat back and I thought about it, I was like, yeah. He said over here, white guys know their place, you know? Mm-hmm. They know, in 8th grade, they saw a black guy dunk a basketball and they're like, well, shit, there goes that dream, you know? Mm-hmm. So those European whites, those are the ones actually playing basketball. And he said there's a reason why every white guy in the NBA is European. And I was like, yeah, actually, holy shit. I was like, Luka, Nikola Jokic, fuck, I think there's Tyler Hero, and that's it. The rest of the white guys are from Europe.
I mean, there's got to be the same experience in Europe. I mean, there's black dudes there. Whether they play basketball or not, I have no clue.
I saw a black guy trying Waffle House for the first time, and he's from New Zealand. And he's over here in the States for a little bit. But he said one of the first comments he got was, "There's black people in New Zealand?" And this is how you know racism is not just an American thing, because he said, "Yeah, but they don't like us."
You know what? I think I like that guy.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, but they don't like us.
They don't like us.
That's hilarious. Me and my buddy were at, it's on to racism, actually. Me and my buddy found a database of slurs. And the conclusion we came to was, white people got to get better slurs. There was like nothing.
Like the ones they use, or the ones that are used against us?
Used against you. Like slurs for white people. Like anyone that we actually found was just lame.
Lame?
Yeah, I don't think I want to read them out here just in case they're actual slurs. But they didn't seem like it. They seemed like made up kind of just words.
Yeah, well, I think people get on trouble for YouTube for saying it.
So don't do that.
Ritz.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
People have fun, like me and my wife see like white people that are, you know, getting in their lifted trucks and they're wearing their fishing gear and the, you know, like pulling up to Bass Pro Shop and we're like, oh yeah, saltine.
See, like
right there.
See, there were like words like that. Like, of course, there were the common ones that we all like know. But when we went to like other races, like we found some hilarious ones. And it was just like, you get to white people and it's just like Ritz, saltine, you know, of course, the other. And then you get to like redneck, some of the more common ones. Those I know that one's fine being said on YouTube.
Honky.
Yeah. You get to like that and it's just like, is that it? Everything else on that list was just like milk, but in Spanish or
mayo people.
Yeah, shit like that. And it's just like, that's lame. Yeah.
I mean, united by racism. That's my philosophy.
That's what I say too.
No, yeah, a lot of like TikTok goes on this long thing of people talking disrespectfully about white people and just throwing out like Mayo General or Cool Whip something.
Yeah.
And like people are like, "Oh, that's funny." And I'm sitting here like,
Is it?
Is it though? I'm not offended. I don't care.
It's just,
but
it's like just not funny though.
Yeah.
It's not like not funny and like it should be serious. It's just you were trying to be funny, but it just the joke didn't land.
Now I do have a litmus test because when someone just throws out like a colorful way to call someone white, like that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw a video where a guy was reacting to a DJ doing one of like the mashups where it goes from one song and he'll mix one lyric into, you know, segued into another song.
Yeah.
Which I love. Those things are so fucking legit. But there was one that was really, really good. And it was at like a white wedding. Like all white people.
Okay.
And it flashed the beat and then it went to him saying, man, that was wasted on a bunch of dusty, stinky, unseasoned fucking... And I was like, oh my God. Chill out.
I feel like when you get to something like that, it's almost a little too serious. Like, are you sure that's not what you really think?
Yeah. I try. Like, I watch a lot of, like, FD Signifier. And he... How do I say this? I'm trying to say this without sounding like that white liberal.
Okay.
Like, I try to have my eyes open to, like, racism and how it has affected our system and just how deep it can go into every aspect of the system and the culture that we live in.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has, you know?
Yeah.
But there's also things where, like, I was scrolling through TikTok and admittedly I was in a bit of a bad mood, but this lady just popped up and said, yeah, every time, this black lady, she was like, every time we try to do something, white people have to stick their fucking nose into our business. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
They're just like,
and
every time we have to do something, what are you talking about? What?
Well, she's alluding to like how white people will take aspects of black culture and then that's when it gets mainstream and now it's like a white person thing. It's like what Elvis was doing, you know, or like a dance that gets made popular.
Yeah.
And I get it, but also shut up. And I know that sounds like me being a dickhead. And like I said, I was in a bad mood, but sometimes I'm like, can we just chill the fuck out? How about we not talk about each other like that?
I feel like shit like that especially is just like, I'm going to hate on you because you like what I did and wanted to imitate it.
I will say I do see it in practice like Nick Fuentes. You recognize that name?
Yes.
Okay. White supremacist. And that's not some like he's a Republican, so he's a white supremacist. No, he's a white supremacist. He wants America to be nothing but pure white people. White American. No immigrants, no blacks, no Mexicans, no Jews. No, like that's him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in his comments, I see his followers constantly using the N-word. They'll post pictures that are post pictures of him that's something that would look like it looks like it would be on a rap album, right?
Yeah.
They'll post pictures of they'll post quotes with a AI picture of him with like grills and a Rolex and chains and whatever. And I'm like, okay, that is taking black culture but not liking black people. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. What is the profession of political commentary, dude? Like, you just let somebody like that get a following, a voice, you know? And then everything I look up with him, because I remembered his name, but I did not recognize his face.
Uh-huh.
But like everything I look up is immediate white nationalist, anti-Semitic,
Yeah.
you know, all of that. And I'm just like, and this dude has a following.
Yeah. And it's just getting bigger. It's just getting bigger and it's ridiculous. Cuz you know what people do? It's just jokes. He's just joking.
Shock value, shock.
I mean,
content.
he didn't know he was being recorded when he said that sleeping with a black person is on the level of sleeping with a dog, but he was just joking. He was just joking. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dude, I know you didn't see this though. Did you see that white supremacist get his fucking lips smacked off his face?
No?
Oh my God, it was so beautiful. I had never heard of this guy until this video. And then I see what content he makes, and I wish the dude slapped him harder. What's funny though, is after this little incident that I'm going to tell you about, he still tries to look at liberals and say, you're beta males. Let me tell you what happened, okay?
Okay.
So he was at this get together and he had his buddies, his little anti-Semitic white nationalist buddies. And he walked over to this group of people and he started like screaming, like asking if they're Jewish and talking shit to them and blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And this one old guy looked like an Italian fucking mobster walks up to him and he's like, get the fuck out of here or I'm gonna smack you. And the guy's like, are you Jewish? And dude just fucking smacks the shit out of him. And he goes, whoa! And just turns and starts speed walking away. Goes back to his groups and say, that guy just hit me. You're like, you gotta get him away from me. And then we'll get on camera and start talking about how liberals are weak beta males. I'm sorry, you got the shit smacked out of you and you ran away like a little bitch. I don't want to hear you talk anymore.
Because he didn't know he was on camera. He couldn't put up the front, you know? I need to see that video.
Dude, he gets smacked so hard he leaves his feet for a second, bro. I swear to God, it's so funny.
I need to see that video.
I'm gonna look up his name so you can look it up right now.
Oh, heard
Hayden getting smacked. I know his first name's Hayden.
Is it? No, I just okay. Let's see. Hayden.
Hayden. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if this will pop up because I don't have Facebook.
Weird ass mustache.
Wait. Okay, you sleep smacked. And he's walking away real quick, ain't he? First
Tail
comment I see, I thought he was the
legs.
alpha male. Dude, he is running. Not only is he like speed walking, he like straight up stopped looking at dude, went to his friends, asking for help. fucking hit me. He fucking hit me. Get him away.
Bro, that slap was so sad.
That's hilarious.
Bro, and like, me and you have talked about nonviolence versus violence before.
Mm-hmm.
And genuinely, the older I get, the more I'm like, yeah, if someone is talking like that,
Violence?
smack the piss out of them. Like, I'm not saying don't kill anybody, don't do nothing crazy, but just some people need to be backhanded. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's this whole situation.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, which is fair.
There's this whole situation with Aiden Ross where he's talking massive shit about Doechii. And the way he talks, he like calls her an industry plant, says her music's shit. That's one thing. Mm-hmm. But then he starts going on about how she's only famous because she was sucking dick and she's a stupid whore and she's a bitch and all that. And I hear that and I'm like, someone just needs to back in the fuck out of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like if you don't like their music or whatnot, it's fine. But
yeah,
why get personal? Like, shit, what did she do to him?
He said, "Oh no, I said that because she was yelling at a 9-to-5 worker." I'm like, that's not an excuse. Like, maybe she was having a bad day. That's what the real reason is, because she signed to TDE. She's a black woman, and he is in love with Drake. And there's still that animosity from Kendrick and all that, because Kendrick fried the fuck out of Drake.
Yeah, that did happen. Even if she was like a bad person, I would just say she's a bad person for the things she did, not making up rumors like sucking dick to get into music. That's just, for one, you don't know if that's true. Two, why would you even like jump to that? Is it just because she's a woman or something in music?
Yeah. Oh, he had a similar thing, except he didn't get smacked. He got threatened. There was this guy, Glasses Malone, and he was like, "I'm a Crip," and he said, "I know where the people around you, I know where they are, and I can get people to start pressing them, verbally and physically. And then I'm going to find your dumbass and I'm going to smack you." And he legit, a direct quote, he was like, "I've been to prison for assault, burglary, like all this shit." And he was like, "I went to prison and I was fine. You think I ain't going to smack your dumbass and be so happy while I'm sitting in the prison cell that I did that?" And I was like,
I mean, if you tell the prisoners you smacked Aiden Ross, they might also like you a little bit more too.
Dude, Aiden was not taking it seriously, and then Glasses was like, "No, I'm not fucking around, dude. I'm not a content creator. I'm going to smack you. I'm gonna handle this like a Crip handles it." And then Aiden, there's a lot to the story, but in like a stream sometime later, Aiden was like, "I'm gonna chill out about talking about certain people." I'm like, there's the bitch in you. There it is.
I'm looking at Glasses Malone shit right now. Oh, Crassus Aiden Ross for dissing Doechii. Yeah, okay. This is recent, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Sometimes I fall in a rabbit hole of this drama.
Yeah, I'm seeing shit as recent as 3 days ago.
Yeah. Did you see what he did with Puka Nakua?
No.
Yeah, Puka did a stream with them, and people were on Puka's ass saying he destroyed his reputation and blah, blah, blah. Annoying fucking
virtue signaling.
Yeah, virtue signaling asshats are like, Puka, blah, blah, blah. What happened was Puka did a stream with Aiden and Neon, and Aiden said, "Hey, for a touchdown celebration, you should do this gesture." And it was an anti-Semitic gesture. But Puka had no clue what it was. But Aiden got him to do it, and Puka was like, "Yeah, I'll do that at my next game."
He didn't do it.
Well, yeah, no, because he went on the internet and everybody was like, "You're a fucking idiot. This is what he's doing. Like, this is what he's telling you to do."
Yeah, I knew that.
And Puka was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, I knew that one because I remember watching the stream or not. Well, I didn't watch the stream. I watched a clip of that stream of that point, and I was like, okay. And then I watched the touchdown, the game after, and was like, okay, good. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
I didn't understand why people were getting on his ass about it. Like,
if you didn't know, you didn't know.
He very obviously didn't have a fucking clue what that meant.
Yeah.
Now, am I looking at you sideways for being friendly with Aiden Ross and Neon? Yeah. Sure. But if you didn't know what the fuck it meant, you didn't know what it meant.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah. I mean, I figured there's a point where like ignorance is like fine if you didn't know like legitimately. It would have been really bad for him if he did do it in game though. Because I'm fairly certain he would have at least gotten fined.
Imagine if he came out and just did it. Just fuck it.
I don't know what the reaction would be.
I don't know. People would just light him up. And honestly, just turn into a villain.
Very quickly, I'd assume.
I will say, not in that sense. Weird segue, like we had last week.
Oh no.
I'm not telling Puka he should have been anti-Semitic, but what I am saying is I hate the entitlement of sports fans. I really do. Like, most sports fans are cool, but most of the online ones suck. Are entitled little fucking brats, bro.
I feel like there's a point where sports fans know more about their team and players than the players themselves.
And that's scary.
That's weird.
That's weird, bro.
Like I've met people that would know stats from some obscure football game in the 80s. And not just like general, like this person, like the kind of stuff, like the more general stuff. And I would say more general, but of course you do have more specified knowledge. But like they're going down to like people's weight, height, and some of the plays they ran, like where they were at on the field at that point.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you'd have to study that to know all of that.
It is fun going back and watching old Super Bowls. I remember I watched Super Bowl. It was one of the Cowboys and Steelers ones. And I was watching this one offensive lineman. And I was like, oh yeah, that wouldn't be allowed today. Where he laid out the defensive lineman, right? Mm-hmm. And the play was like going forward. But in the bottom of the screen, you can still see him. And the defensive lineman tried to get up, and he just grabbed his shoulder pads and fucking pop! Like, just headbutted him. And I was like, damn!
Okay, but that would be funny to go back and watch, though.
Oh my god, bro.
This corner of the screen headbutting the motherfucker. I could just imagine that.
Yeah. Bro, go back and watch games from like the 60s, especially with like the Rams and the way they would just destroy quarterbacks. How the
Rams played in the old times, because I remember like watching like the what was the most dangerous football game in history or something, whatever it was called, where it was the Rams versus somebody, and it was just injury after injury. And then I believe there might have been a fight or two as well.
Of course.
So, yeah. I mean, I've seen some of those.
Dude. Yeah, like, have you seen The Longest Yard?
Yeah.
You know when Brucey gets fucked up, how he gets his legs taken out from him and then someone comes over? That actually, they were, they were 3Ding. They were doomsday devicing people. It was disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, on purpose.
But, dude, speaking of headshots, my wife is upset with me.
Wait. Pause. No, I want to let you know where my head went, because you said, speaking of headshots, my wife, and my mind did not go somewhere I wanted to. So please tell me it's not there.
Okay, it's not that.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
And it's not like she walked in and I started hitting her with a 2-piece and some mashed potatoes, okay?
I would hope not.
No, she is upset with me because I kept laughing at her when she was trying to tell me the story. And then I was like, dude, she tried to tell me the story. I didn't get the full story because I was laughing. And then I drove to work and I thought it was okay. I was like, enough time has passed. Just tell me what happened. She said 2 words and I was laughing. And she was like, I'm not going to tell you. You keep laughing at me, okay? This is what happened.
All right.
Okay, and you tell me if I'm being an asshole.
Okay.
She walks into the bedroom. She goes to the kitchen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she walks into the bedroom like this. And I go, are you okay? And she goes, I hit my head on the fridge. You can't walk in looking dazed and confused and then say that and expect me not to laugh. And she was upset with me because I was like, are you okay? Through laughing.
How hard did she hit her head?
Dude, apparently she dropped something and the fridge door was open. And when she picked it up, she just fucking into one of the shelves.
You're kind of an asshole, but I get it.
Oh my God, bro.
It would be hard to not laugh at that.
Yeah, especially with the way she looked.
If you looked and straight up dazed and confused, I'm sorry, that's going to be funny because how hard did you hit your head?
Dude, and I know her, so I pictured her hitting her head and her going, just like rubbing her head, trying to get her bearings together.
Trying to rub the pain away. Okay, I could see how that would be funny. But you gotta let her get the story out, man.
I can't help myself.
Laugh at the end, not the beginning. And at least give you the whole story.
See, but she does this thing where even if I'm holding it, even if I give her a look like she's gonna stop because she's like, stop laughing. I'm trying my best.
It's like, I'm not. If you make me stop, if you say that, it's gonna make me laugh.
You don't understand what I go through.
Nah, that'd be pretty funny. Get the whole story out of her one day, maybe soon.
Dude, the funniest shit, like when I was a kid, my brother got hit with a refrigerator door twice in a span of like 2-3 years. Okay,
got hit with the refrigerator door, like somebody swung it open on him or something.
Yeah. Bro. So at my dad's apartment, we were carrying groceries. we were carrying groceries, and I think he was like 7 at the time, and he was unlucky because he was just tall enough to where his head reached the freezer door. And he was carrying in groceries, and my dad just swung open the freezer, and all he heard was a bang, and my brother go, ah! Just 2 feet under the freezer, fall back.
The fucking thud right afterwards.
Dude, and I swear to God, 2 years later, we're moved now to the townhome that my dad and stepmom shared for a while. And he was taking in a case of water, and we usually put the case of water next to the fridge. So he did, stood up, and my dad opened the freezer door. He opened the freezer door and hit him again.
I feel like your dad's looking for the perfect timing to hit your brother with the freezer door for asking me.
Maybe he's getting a get back for something that happened.
Yeah, you gotta ask your dad, what did he do to you for him to get hit with those freezer doors twice?
Oh.
I can just imagine you're either, going about your fucking business, unloading groceries, nothing funny going on, and just randomly.
Yeah, man. With the freezer, that's comical.
Yeah. Now, I would understand if you laughed at that more.
Bro, I said this last week. I hate my humor. I really do.
What happened?
I spent a good 10 minutes laughing so hard at this video. And I showed it to my lady, and she was just like, just shaking her head. I'm like, it's funny. It was this video where someone was cooking spaghetti, and something happens where the sauce made a little hole, and it bubbled. Noise came out,
Yeah.
Flash to this girl who said twins, and she put the camera down.
I know the video you're talking about.
And just ripped one, bro. Just ripped one. And that's not what was funny. And then just cut to a dark room, and you heard a guy going, "You nasty bitch."
I know the exact video you're talking about. I saw that video. The only part that really made me laugh was the dude in the dark room.
Yeah, dude, he said, "I bet you it sounded like you farted on a goddamn ironing board, you flat ass." And I was like, how is that not funny to you? That's so funny.
She was disappointed in your humor.
Yeah.
Said that far, it sounded like you got no ass. Dude, that's like ridiculous. I don't think I've actually seen any of those videos in a minute. What I have seen is, the Charlie Kirk song?
Okay. Yes, yeah, I know.
You know the remix to it as well, I presume?
I don't know the remix.
There is I think it's dubstep. No, it's like Afrobeat kind of remix of the song.
Oh my God.
What's been showing up on my Instagram lately is this one girl who I guess might have made up this dance to the song using, a bunch of the TikTok dances and shit, along with some Indian, traditional dancing. I was confused, but just keeps popping up in different locations where she films, and I'm just like, why?
It's because, are you still an Instagram Reels person?
Unfortunately, yeah.
That's why. Instagram Reels suck. You get shit like that.
Yeah, and then the next one is just edits of that. I've seen, I don't want to say fan account, but it's an account that's posting the same video every day type shit. That popped up at least once, and I was just like, there's no way. Because I looked at the username, and it was just some play on weird Charlie Kirk dance or some shit. And I was just like, huh?
YouTube Shorts, though? I don't know what it is about my YouTube Shorts, but it is, every video is just a movie clip with a tweet over it, and then it's in a rectangle box, right? Mm-hmm. It's a screenshot of it, and then it's some guy sitting underneath going, the entire video.
Mm-hmm.
The entire, and then that's a format that's been copied over, where sometimes it's Master Chief, and then it'll be the Joker that's sitting underneath, and I'm like, what?
I can't stand YouTube Shorts because it's the most glitchy part of their ad, of their software. Half the time, if I ever do find myself scrolling YouTube Shorts, because of course I fall into holes, it's just I'll make it 3 shorts in, and then it freezes, plays the audio of the last one, and then I scroll over to the next one, just okay, that's fucked. And then the next one's all fucked up too, so I scroll back and refresh to the last one where the audio is playing, and then it starts to work again. Somewhat.
Yeah. They're just, Instagram and YouTube, they're really trying to do what TikTok did.
What TikTok did,
they
yeah.
Can't.
The only reason I'm in Instagram Reels is because I don't get on TikTok.
Yeah. Well, Instagram Reels is basically just TikTokers uploading their stuff onto their site.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's why Instagrams are, I would say second place. But I think it just shows you that, yeah, if TikTok gets banned, it might just be the death of short form content, at least like that sort of, because there's not going to be a good replacement for it.
No, I mean YouTube Shorts. I believe they push shorts so hard that you have to get a ridiculous amount of views to make money off of them.
Yeah.
Instagram, I don't know how their payment system really works out, but I'd imagine it's still a decent number. It's probably comparable to TikTok, just because Instagram is already another social media like that was pretty much really quick to adopt the short form content as well. But I don't think it'll carry over as well to TikTok.
Whenever I make a TikTok, I do post it on here as a short.
Mm-hmm.
But I really noticed, and it's very easy to notice, that YouTube accounts are severely inflated. If they have, like, there are YouTube accounts that have videos but post shorts, and they may have like 5 billion subscribers, but their videos get like 100 views, maybe.
Yeah.
But their shorts are getting millions of views.
Yeah, and that's where all the subscribers came from too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think dead internet theory is fucking real at this point.
Where everybody's a bot?
I mean, yeah, you go on Instagram especially, every comment like on the popular stuff, it's like, yeah, haha, something about the video. Thanks for the gift card in your bio, by the way. Just like everywhere. And I'm just like, okay, sure. And then I scroll down through the comments, and eventually you find the 2 people that just commented 18 times in a row for engagement.
Dude, as a smaller creator, when I was like starting out on TikTok, and the only comments I would get are bots just saying, wow, this was a really interesting video. You're like, damn, I can't. Nobody real liking my shit, bro.
Yeah, it's a little discouraging when you see that. It's just like, dude, why is this such a prominent thing? What's the point?
Yeah,
you're spending money for fake views and comments and engagement for for people who are buying that. That is,
AI is going to get to a really scary point. I know this has been a topic and a thing that's been said over and over again, but genuinely, like, you can tell bot accounts just because of how they type or whatever. AI is going to get really good eventually. And I'm not a person that pulls for heavy government regulation, but I think there should absolutely be a thing where anything AI has to be labeled as such, you know?
It already is like that on Instagram. It should be, and I believe also YouTube.
For content, it is a lot of the time, but there are things where, is that a person? Is that a real person?
There's definitely like, I think it was TikTok that was real heavy on that. Like, hey, if you're using like artificial intelligence or a generation, like, you have to have it labeled in your content somewhere. Yeah. And I think like YouTube was really quick with that as well. Like, you have to denote if you're using AI, if you're posting a video or publishing anything on YouTube. And then I think Instagram has the question. I don't know if they enforce it, because I've seen many an Instagram account that was straight AI and very obviously AI, but I didn't see anywhere on the page or on the post that said that they were AI.
Yeah, no, social media is doing a good job, but, you know, like movies. Like, nobody knew Expedition 33 had AI in it until, you know, what, a month ago?
Until after the awards.
Yeah. And then people, I think, Baldur's Gate had some AI in it. And in the film industry, they're having AI, you know,
now I will
write scripts and everything.
I will say in some of those cases, like Expedition 33, the AI use of generation was for pre-processing, like for like one of the examples was a light post. They used AI to generate it and then actually made something in its place when they were actually releasing the game.
Yeah.
And that was their, I don't know how true it is. That's what I remember of their explanation of their use of AI. The bad ones would be like Call of Duty Black Ops 7, as we all know, which just riddled, very obviously so.
Well, I think, and I know it's a very 10 toes down stance, but I don't think AI should be used in art, period.
I would rather for it not to be used in art because it always takes reference from somebody else's art. It has to.
Well, I mean, that's all art, though.
No. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, of course, you're going to find similarities, especially because we're all people. We can have the same ideas. I mean, who's going to stop you from doing that?
Well, it's not the same.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Because inspiration is different than
different than specifically taking this and compiling several different versions of it into something that's different.
Yeah. And then, have you seen the people talking about how much their energy bill goes up once one of these AI centers gets built near them?
Their energy bill should, if anything, not go up.
No. Dude, the stories I've heard, people's energy bill will go up by like 200%.
Hell no. Hell no.
Nah, bro.
No, hell no. I'm good.
I try, and let's end off on a somewhat positive note, all right?
Mm-hmm.
There is shit like that happening in the world. Like, as much as the conversation around AI, it's going to become more popular because it's more convenient to use. Just like robotics. When robotics was introduced into the workforce, you saw it slowly taking over everybody's jobs because companies would rather build a machine and have one person who can work on all the machines than pay 100 employees,
Mm-hmm.
It's going to happen. And I know it may seem bleak, but you got to keep your head up. Oh. No, right. I've been a very nihilistic person for a long time now.
Mm-hmm.
But I am trying my absolute best to be an optimistic person because I do think an optimistic mindset, a glass half full mindset, it's just better for everybody around you and yourself.
It's a happier mindset.
Well, it's just better to walk around like that, rather than walk around like, oh man, the housing market is shit and my job sucks and, people suck and blah. Like, I have those thoughts, obviously. I complain about it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you an ominous snap. I don't know if you've seen it yet. But I sent you that, but...
The one from... No, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah. Well, a lot sucks right now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of shit is working and making life harder, but genuinely it is better to have a glass half full mindset rather than glass half empty.
It's better
and I
to
know
think
that's
about
not
positives or how good something could be if you work towards it, and it's just a happier mindset. It keeps you going forward rather than keeping yourself beat down.
It holds you back, and I know this is easier said than done. I know I may sound corny. I know all these things because for the past several years, I've had it hold me back. And someone just telling me, well, you just be more optimistic. Look at all these things. It doesn't really help. But I'm just planting the seed. Or if I'm not the one who planted the seed, I'm pouring some water on it. I'm burying it. I'm tilling the land. Whatever you want to do. That's what I'm doing. To it's one step to make your life a little better.
That's what we take.
Well, that was the podcast.
Sure.
Make sure to like, comment, and share. Especially share. Click that crooked arrow. Share whatever platform you want to share on. And also word of mouth. Speak our word. Share our message. If someone comes up to you and says, yo, my podcast library, it's a little dry. I need some new experiences. I need some new voices to listen to. Z, what do they say?
Well, you can head on over to the boys, Jackie and Z, over at Red Light Homies, where they do talk about anything and everything, and they try to make your day a little bit better while doing so.
Yes. Absolutely. But you also got to tell them to rate the show whenever they listen to the show.
5 stars only.
5 stars. Whatever platform they listen on. 5 stars. Right, Z?
Yep.
All right. This was All Homies, Jackie and Z.
That's me.
And we'll see y'all next Monday.
Peace out.
Rolling up a little bit of pie. Rolling with some shit that's fine. Fine shit hard on a 9. I'm rubbing on the tabs on the spine. Rolling through in the 8. Wake up, be on the grind. Serving it